I'll be starting shortly. I just forgot to turn on my VTuber avatar. Uh, don't mind me. This'll just take a second. We're just gonna we're just gonna do a little bit of this. We'll call this like a little behind the scenes look. A little peek. Alright, and with that, good evening everybody. We are picking up Majora's Mask where we left off last time, partway through the mountain temple. Yeah, exactly. We're doing it live. I forgot what I was gonna say. So screw it, let's go. Oh right, I did not have work today, which is the first time I can say that about a stream night for like the last month and a half. So with any luck, I'll actually make it through the entire stream tonight. I've been getting super tired and having to call it early much more often than I'm comfortable with. I think I was saying earlier, right, I mentioned it on Twitter, and also I think last session, part of the reason why I'm so excited by the prospect of finishing this dungeon is because if I do, I can upgrade my sword. Because this thing is basically a butter knife. Only 3 days to beat the game. You're not wrong. You are objectively not wrong. I have completely lost my mental map that I built up slightly on Friday. If memory serves, that's a shortcut to the start of the dungeon. The lack of a compass is also making it difficult to orient myself. This seems... I've been here before, so I think I want to go this way. You ever do a completely unnecessary, like, sideways cartwheel jump? Of spatial awareness. You demand too much. Kind of felt like maybe that would do something. I think I get the fire arrows in this temple. Just because that's like the only way to melt these that comes to mind. I got those flames there, but I don't think I can use those. Talking about the Gilded Sword, yes. Yeah, there are two primary sword upgrades from the Butter Knife in this game. The Razor Sword and the Gilded Sword. The Razor Sword looks super cool, but you can only swing it 100 times and then it breaks. The Gilded Sword is even stronger and never breaks and persists across timelines. It is also a pretty cool design. Yes, it's also much longer. I definitely prefer having longer swords. It's like I understand that short swords are better for close quarters, but like... there's just something heroic about a long sword. And I am making absolutely no progress. But that's fine because there's no speedrun timer to be seen. Girth is important. I'm pretty sure the Gilded Sword's fairly narrow. Okay, I'm pretty sure that this key that I've got and that locked door that the dungeon has got go together. In my case, waiting for the Great Sword. You can't get the Great Sword until you've cleared the 4th dungeon, if memory serves. So that'll be a ways out. Plus I like gold, so... I'll probably end up using that. Doesn't stop me from wanting it, true. It also just kind of feels weird having a sword on the C-stick. I will be happy if this is either the fire arrows or the compass. I'm getting the vibe of the compass. Finally, I can keep track of things, like myself. I just had the thought, what if this was like a Sonic Unleashed crossover and this thing was Sonic but you couldn't tell? And they like had to replace Sonic with a stunt double and that's why like most of his games are garbage. I have no bombs. Can I punch this wall into submission? With impacts like that, you would think that the answer would be yes. If I can get up there, I can use that flame, maybe. If I had the hook shot, I could get up there. Are there any revelations to be had on the map? Nothing leaps out at me. Just because it's my favorite Zelda game doesn't mean that I know it forwards and back. More arrows, we take those. I don't think I can do anything with this room, unless I like enter it from the bottom. That door's frozen shut. I think I could drop down there if I wanted. That door's frozen shut, that door I can't get to. This leads downwards. Which is slightly less than useful. That switch is already pressed. Again, I need fire to make use of that. This dungeon certainly doesn't want me to run out of arrows. I think I get the flame arrows here. Like I say, it's been quite a long time. We're being methodical, though. To the best of our ability. There's apparently a chest over there. I don't know if it's frozen in that block. But I probably can't get to it without unfreezing that block. Hello there. If I could get some flame down here, I could hit that thing. Fire arrows would open a lot of stuff up. If I had some kind of wait. I just had an idea. I just gotta find my way back to that other door. The sealed one with the cracks on it. I think that was this way. It was like through the previously locked door in the entrance, in like the antechamber. What can I accomplish if I use this thing? Excellent. Lots more frozen ice in here. I like how I just said frozen ice as if there's unfrozen ice. Like, yes, water's a thing, but like... then it's not ice. I see some weird stuff on the wall here. And it does lead somewhere. But I can't climb the wall. So overall, this hasn't been as useful as I'd hoped. But maybe using the Lens of Truth elsewhere will reveal something. Very lost? Yes. And on a time limit. What a combo. I like how even though I'm stabbing him in the front, he's grabbing his backside. It's like the sword is going all the way through, coming out the other end, and that's where he's feeling it. Sadness. We'll get it eventually. I promise that being bad at video games is not my gimmick. So, how's everybody else's day going? My day's going pretty well, personally. Lynx is not. I mean, Link's trapped in a time loop. Asking him about his day is a very complicated question. I like how the freezing cold just didn't count that time. It's like, you know what, we take pity on you. I also don't have to do this, so I'm not sure why I'm trying. Spike mode. I was in spike mode earlier and I got froze anyway. I feel like there's got to be something through here that I can make use of. Like, surely. Like, they would not put this whole thing behind, like a key, and then have that be the end of it. Need to give a heading? Sure, I will take a hint. Like, the best I can come up with is that I've got to use the Lens of Truth somewhere. Or, like, get a cheeky fire arrow shot. Did not mean to fall down like that. Second floor has the arrows. Okay, I just need to get up there. Somehow. Unfortunately, this map doesn't really do elevation change indicators very well. But I think there's one right here, so it works out. That's a real bomb chew. Protect yourself or else. Yeah, I don't think I can get anything done here. Though I question why these crates are here. There's gotta be like a second staircase or something. I also vaguely remember punching out those sections for some reason. It has been a very long time since I've actually played this game, despite it being my favorite. If I could just take these fires and use them. Like, maybe what I need is a Deku stick. It doesn't feel right, but like... Back to the room with ice on pillars. I think that was this way. Incidentally, I wonder how you get through there if you didn't have the bomb mask. Ow. Can't make that jump, can't open that door. Bombs? I don't have bombs. Look up. Oh. I would not have found that ever. I must have been using a guide when I did this last. The hint was the falling spikes on my head. I don't think that that's a good enough hint. That's not, like, look up, that's listen out. Oh well, progress has been made. I could have bombs. Right, I can just buy the bomb bag. Small key, we take those. Yeah, I guess if you don't have bombs or the bomb mask, you just don't have anything. Or like, you just can't do this. Straight parry, nice to have. Not quite what I'm looking for right now. He has such a weird face when he's curled up like that. Sorry, you're distracted. That's okay. As I like to say, attendance is never mandatory, merely appreciated. I'd have a weird face too if I was a Goron. I don't know about that. What did that accomplish? Oh, I think I know. The puzzle in here is not terribly difficult, actually. So I do this, which opens that up. And then I knock this down. I should have to watch the transformation every time. I'll do you one better. Every single mask should be a transformation mask. I don't know why I'm getting this notification. I am the only person in here. Both of my Joy-Cons are accounted for. horses. But first, Link has to build up speed for 12 hours. Sadness. A fake Fox is also playing, but she's streaming on Kick. Well, if she's a fox, I'm obligated to wish her well. Though she really should pick a better platform. The next time I'm getting up there, I'm making a save state. She's racist? Yeah, that's why she's on Kick. The only people on Kick are people who have gotten kicked off of every other platform. Just don't be bad at Goron rolling. If only it were that simple. Goron rolling is remarkably difficult. I actually came up with the name for my evil alter ego a while ago, and it was Adverse Ariel. Which I'm still proud of. I really like wordplay like that. Sadness. She streams on Live League. Oh god. Does she, like, kill people? In Minecraft? Yeah, like, I've actually seen people, or actually seen videos of, like, real people really dying, and it's usually on Live Leak. It's a spend point. Let's not have to do that run a third time. Some might call it cheating. They might be right. Get punched, nerd. Speaking of wordplay, been playing Pokemon Black, got the Flying Rock Pokemon named it Pekin. Is that wordplay in another language? Because I don't get it. pecan. Pecans are nuts, I'm pretty sure. You never claimed to be good at it. Fair enough. This is probably a stray fairy. Oh, I'll keep in mind that she's there. Expert platformer. To be fair, if this game actually had like platforming controls, I'd be a lot better at it. Link is not the most agile little guy. Speaking of not the most agile little guy, check out this guy. It's a whiz rope. You'll get your chance right when it starts to attack. Be on the lookout for it. Get shot, nerd. Again. In the face. You ever just ascend? Ah, the fire arrows. Lovely. Now I can do this dungeon properly. And because they're a key item, I'll keep them even if I end up having to reset the dungeon. That's probably just a shortcut, but we take those. And since I'm here, may as well get the parry. Luckily, I just unlocked a shortcut. This... Oh, you know what it is? It's probably like a one-time thing. Still wishing someday we get a Zelda game where the dungeon items are all spells. That would be kinda cool, seeing like a more spellcaster take on things. Like, I know that Zelda's the main character, but it would be kind of nice to see a game where, like, the princess was the, protagonist. I always thought the animation of like the fire charging up the bow and then going to your hotbar was really cool. There's some ice down at the bottom that I can melt now. Which is probably how I get the key that I'm after. Luckily, my bones are powerful. I just realized, is Link's bow like a sprite that he's holding? That seems really thin. No, I don't think it's a sprite. Link is a hero, only villains use spells. The thing is, you're not entirely wrong. Link wore his hoodie today, and then jumped off. Medallions of Link to the Past are kind of spells. If memory serves, the only, like, explicit spells that Link casts are the ones from Ocarina of Time, the ones that the fairies give him. He uses tons and tons of, like, magical equipment. But Link himself very rarely uses actual magic. He uses actual magic in the second Zelda game. Like The Adventure of Link. Medallions are kind of not really useful. If memory serves, Quake is, like, the best way to do something. Can't remember exactly what. Get melted, nerd. I was kind of thinking, oh, Straight Fairy. I was kind of thinking, once I get my new PC and I can, like, stream PC games, something that I'd like to try streaming is Knights of the Old Republic. Specifically the second one, but I'll probably play the first one just for, like, continuity. Because I've played the first one, but I've never played the second one, and I hear that the second one is really, really good. I really enjoyed playing the MMO, back when the MMO was a thing. Actually, I think the MMO still is a thing, but it kind of went in a direction that I didn't appreciate. Ooh, button. There we go. I keep forgetting that Goron Link can't jump, but that's probably what this flower's for. Not gonna lie, I totally forgot that this was here. Link does not like jumping. I like how instead of just making one flower that launches you super high, they just add 2 flowers. Unironically, probably easier to just throw down 2 of the same flower that they've been using the whole time than to implement a whole new one, just for one room. Well, that's not a very hospitable sight. Still can't do anything in here, I think. There's plenty of stuff I can do in that other room now that I got fire arrows. Like that. I just thought to myself, imagine if like this game didn't have the boss warps and you had to do the whole dungeon every single time you wanted to like re-clear them. Upgrading your sword would be such a pain. A Zelda game where Link is the hero of crime. You could argue that that's Wind Waker. What's that do? Ooh, treasure chest. Twilight Princess Link can also do crime. Link's Awakening Link can do crime. Only crime in Wind Waker is stalking. In like a meta sense though, like, the hero of Winds isn't actually an officially recognized hero until post-Tower of Gods. So, like, until then you could argue that, like, he's stealing everything that's meant for the hero. Because until then he isn't the hero. Kind of like stealing fire from the gods' energy. That's actually one of the reasons why Wind Waker Link is one of my favorites. He's not a chosen one. He picked himself. He's like, no, you are going to acknowledge me. You are going to give me the power that I need to strike down Ganon because he messed with my sister. And that's not okay. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this block. Probably moving it over here. Gods didn't do jack. Gods let him enter Hyrule, that was basically it. Technically the gods empowered the Master Sword, but like, they only did that after the sages started like bowing and scraping to them. Yeah, the gods in Wind Waker were kind of assholes. Very classical of them, I will give it that. I like how I was like, I'm not gonna bother with the stray fairies, but I just keep finding them. Gotta love shortcuts. And this is what I remembered, I can like punch these out. Now, getting up to punch the rest, I don't quite remember how to do that. Screw it, may as well. I've already found this many, may as well grab the ones that I spot. No reason not to. It seemed like a lot of work at the time. Oh well. Less work than doing it twice. Technically, I was just gonna do it once. The dungeon, well, everything would have been solved if I ran through it after the fact. And this lets me into that tunnel that I saw earlier. Awesome. Rebuild the tall lady. What are you talking about? Oh, the Great Fairy, yes. That's the door to the best boss fight in the game. What's in here? Ooh, Wizrobe. Again. I'm pretty sure he dies a lot faster if you hit him with a fire arrow. The Gruntilda laugh. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Got some lovely warm chocolate here. You like the Wizrobe from Legend of Neil? Is that something that's gonna be like cursed if I look it up later? Oh, Cat agrees, welcome. Always lovely to have you back. I just got the boss key. Now I just need to remember how to get up there. I think I just do this. I can clear the dungeon, find the rest of the stray berries, and then reset the timeline and upgrade my sword. That's certainly a descriptive description that you just described. I feel like I will not be looking that up, least of all on stream. Yes, best boss fight in the entire game, in this room. A Sonic boss fight, you're not wrong. Masked mechanical monster, literally a goat. It's just really fun to like run this guy down and then like drive a buzzsaw into his back. Could win in a fight between Goat and Rock. I'm pretty sure... Well, if the Goat has lightning, that kind of changes the equation. Sometimes they make Goron sounds when you do something clumsy. Sometimes they make Goron... yeah. I wasn't quoting you, I was about to say the exact same thing as if it was a new thought. Like every now and then, like I trip on something and I make a Goron noise. It's like, wait, that's just the same thing. I like his expressions. I wonder if I can beat this boss before I'm obligated to run ads. I'm certainly not doing it quickly. Though he certainly looks troubled. Yeah, like, I love high-speed fights. It's an underutilized genre, I think. This Fox did not get a driver's license. I actually do have a driver's license, but it's a conditional license. It's actually kind of funny. If you're a cop and you pull me over, and I've done absolutely nothing wrong, but I'm driving without my glasses on, I'm doing it wrong, and I can like get in trouble for that. If I'm not wearing glasses, my license is invalid. Which isn't like a special thing for me, it's just because my vision is not good enough to read road signs without correction. My health is pretty down to the wire. I could start a Minecraft Manhunt channel with this kind of performance. Do science say I have contacts? I could. I've actually been tempted on a few occasions to get contact lenses just because then I could make my eyes look yellow. Finally! No, your boy, it's fine. I'll take his face. Not even close. And I will grab that mask after tonight's 5-minute break. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom, anything you can pull off in 5 minutes. Also, I had a fairy that whole time, so it wasn't as scary as it looked. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Welcome back. I present you the face of my defeated opponent. You've seized Goat's remains. You have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of Evil Goat. The fact that they clarified Evil Goat implies the existence of Good Goat. Oh god, welcome. I just beat the dungeon. Though I'm not done inside of it. What exactly are all of you? Guardians? Guardians? So, you're protective gods. That's why you're in the temples. But why are the protective gods? No, wait, are you listening to me? Hey, wait. But yeah, I didn't have work today, so, I should have the stamina to make it to the end of stream for the first time in a while. But yeah, defeating Goat, Thaws the Mountain. Which has a lot of really pleasant effects all around. And then I reset time, ruining things all over again. Yeah, I'm not done in there. I want to get the rest of the fairies. If this game was made today, there would be a sadistic trophy that requires you to do as many timeline fixables as possible to cram in a single cycle. Absolutely. Oh, hello there. What in the world have I been doing this whole time? Why am I sitting in a place like this? Okay, so he was probably like cursed by Skull Kid into like a messed up guardian. Not gonna lie, proud of myself. I did that in one go. Alright, let's, I'm missing 6 fairies. Let's try and find them. Oh, there's at least one in here. It's probably in that crate up there if I had to guess. I wonder if I can destroy it with a fire arrow. I cannot. That's fine, I can work around that. Maybe. Be a little bit closer than that. You think fighting the fairies in the first run is less stressful? Personal preference. That wolf is screwing with my Z targeting. Okay, we're up to 10. No more in this room. None in this room. At least one in this room. Might be a Lens of Truth thing. Oh, hello. That is sadistic. At least one in this room. She's over there, which I think means that I would need to play the Scarecrow's song to get a thing there. This is a very large, hard to navigate room. I did not need the Scarecrow's song to get here. Maybe she was just pointing it out as a way to get down safely. Oh, interesting, that brought back the platforms. Chest in the room? I really hope it's that simple. Well, I've got about half a cycle to find everything. Approximately. I just had the thought, I wonder if the hair on the Great Fairy's mask is like hard-coded animation, or if it's like procedural. Because if it's procedural, that's kind of really impressive for an N64 game. The way that it reacts to me like turning makes me think that it's gotta be procedural. Like the fact that it goes in weird directions sometimes. Get stabbed a bunch of times, nerd. Nothing in here. In here. I still got 4 left to find. I imagine most of them are going to be in like that last section. So I gotta figure out how to get back there. There is a chest in the corner of this room. I just gotta figure out how to get there. There's also a locked door up there. So there's probably like a bunch of stuff later on that I just didn't make use of. I should probably take a save state. Am I down to the last fairy? Not even close, I got 4 to go. Doesn't the teleport take me right outside the boss? Yes, it does. It might be easier to navigate from there. Though I've also got this shortcut on my side, which is nice. If memory serves, the actual reward for getting this Great Berry is double defense, I think. It's something good. It's either double defense or double magic. Yeah, never found the key for that. Yeah, the rest of what I'm looking for is probably in here, and you know what? Let's make a suspend point. As I don't want to try and figure out how to get back up there again. Snowhead Temple, yes. I've already beaten it, but I'm currently looking for the Great Fairy. Or the Stray Fairies. There's a fairy in this room somewhere. But I already knew that. I don't think I went this way. I did not go this way. Hello. Well, that was very easy. I don't think that I've actually done this ever before either. Excuse me, what are you? That's an emo. It's persistent and susceptible to heat. I don't think I've ever been in this room before. Yeah, like, every time I played this game previously, I never bothered with most of the stray fairies. I'm like, if it's not a transformation mask, what's the point? Over here. Okay, so presumably... if I can find my way into that, like, little chest cubby... that'll be the last fairy. You recently played an OOT ROM hack. Was it Indigo? I've heard good things about that one recently. The roguelike one? That one doesn't ring any bells. Roguelike OOT sounds like fun, though. Maybe you mentioned it before? We try our best. It's called Ultimate Trial. I will look into that, because I do like roguelikes. Just in general, if you're a fan of roguelikes, have you tried Noita? That was more of a roguelike than a roguelike. Extraordinarily fun game. You've not played Noita? I personally highly recommend it. Like the meme around Noita is like, oh, you're gonna die a lot, but kind of like in Dark Souls, you just need to get better at it. I just walked in a circle. I noticed. Yeah, like check this out. Like the best like ad I can give for Noita is. Give me a second here. Alright, so in Noita, the main like gimmick is you like make your own spells. This is something that I did. I made what I can only describe as Macross. And it's like, oh, the game is so scary and dangerous. It's just bring Macross. Bring Macross missiles. That's all you need. You're on spells, you cast Testicular Torsion. I'm trying to think if there are any spells that would, like, technically count as that. The developers would put it in. I would not put it past them in the slightest. Okay, I'm clearly missing something here. I don't think that there's, like, a special entrance to that thing. So I probably just need to, like, land on it somehow. Is the fairy in this room? Yes, it is. Oh, you know what? I think I see it. It's through, like, a little lens of truth wall. There it is. And there's a Degu flower there. So I probably have to, like, float down there. Wonderful. Yeah, overall, fairies included, Snowhead wasn't too bad. The only thing that I needed, like, help with was that one room with, like, the icicles, because I would not have figured that out. I could have just jumped. Good to know. Oh yeah, Bunny Hood would probably help. I don't think I can float down anyway. And there we go. And let's get out of here. Now I've gotta find the actual, like, fairy cave entrance. I see a mark on the map right about here. Hello, Miss Green Fairy. You look like my first night elf. Oh, wise young one, I am the Great Fairy of Wisdom. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I shall enhance your magic power. Double power. Can't really turn your nose up to it. If you hold the shoulder button, you can use the face buttons as C buttons. Interesting. It was the first one I tried. It was, ZR. Alright, so... my objective now... Oh, hello. My objective now, like the thing that I want to get done this stream if at all possible, is upgrading my sword. Wait. That's the block in Goron, you just... That's funny. If memory serves, Deku Link pulls out like a walnut shell. I totally forgot that that was the thing. Looks like there's a chest behind the waterfall here. You always gotta put a chest behind the waterfall. Yeah, better than nothing. Yeah, upgrading the sword you need to do... You basically need to dedicate an entire cycle to. So, I've got to remember how to get to Goron Village now. I'm pretty sure this is not it. I think this is where you buy powder kegs. Or... no, that's a... different way of here. Okay. Interesting. I like the mountain without all the ice. Bit weird for a Canadian to say, I'm sure, but that's kind of how I feel. Stop drowning. No. And things are open and the child is not screaming. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'm out of hot chocolate, so I'll just use water. Thank you. It's very easy to forget to hydrate yourself when you're talking this much. Oh, welcome to spring in Goron Village. You're just in time. We're holding the Goron races in celebration of spring, so go see them. So I guess, like, nothing particularly fancy is happening. That's fine by me. So yeah, I'm gonna go make an effort to get the Gilded Sword now. What am I looking for? I just wanted to make sure that there was, like, nothing in Goron Village that I had to grab right away. So the plan of action is... I put my money in the bank, I reset time, I pull my money out of the bank, I kill Goat, which unlocks the smithy. I upgrade my sword to the Razor Sword, I win the Goron race, first place. And I upgrade the Razor Sword to the Gilded Sword. I should get powder kegs first. Right, because you have to blast open the entrance to the races with one, don't you? I probably should not have given her all of my money. Wait, what'd she say? At this time of day, there's a 4 rupee service charge on withdrawals. Interesting. I don't think I've ever had that dialogue. I've just never withdrawn rupees at night. Okay, I think I'll get powder kegs at like the start of the next cycle. Because like it's not gonna be useful this cycle. Big bank taking money from hardworking heroes. Yeah, if they just like let us have a bigger wallet, we wouldn't need them. The quickest way to the ocean is through the west gate. Not now, Fairy. I need power. I'm just like listening to that like sound effect and looking at the animation, and it reminds me of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3 and like the animation for like the world stopping time by like envisioning time as a bunch of gears and then jamming his arms into them to block them from spinning. Why'd I reset before unlocking kegs? Well, if I reset after unlocking kegs, I would not have kegs anymore. I could buy them in Clocktown. You can buy kegs in Clocktown? I did not know that. I thought you had to like buy them in Goron Village and like carry them overhead the whole way. I did not know that. You're an inventory item? I thought that you like bought them and you like carried them overhead the whole way. I did not know that. That's the trial one. Yeah, it's been a while. A long while. Did I never do this ranch side quest? Yes, I did. Just keep in mind, it's been over a decade probably since I played this game. I gotta play the Goron Lullaby here. Goron Lullaby is A, right, left, A, right, left, right, A. It's fine, we'll just kill Goat. In and out, quick adventure. Yeah, y'all were like, oh, go get the powder keg, and I'm just like, why? I'll do it next cycle. gotta sacrifice a goat, Morty. Not wrong. I'll find a way to blow myself up anyway with it. Yeah, about that. The powder keg is the biggest explosion in the game. Like, that's actually what it is. It's the biggest bomb that you have access to. So the good news is, once I get past the incredibly difficult challenge of like actually entering the temple, killing goats shouldn't be that much effort, because I've got his remains and I can just warp directly to his door. And look at it this way, if I don't get the Gilded Sword this stream, it'll be the first thing I do next stream. We'll start with a win, always fun. Not even close. Take me to the goat. Link just stomps in, demands to see the manager. The Karen mask. Back when I was a child and I had just gotten old enough to like start looking for work, my father, who is a baby boomer, made me walk into a bunch of stores and like demand to see the manager so I could like shake their hand and hand them my resume in person. And I just remember this one poor kid, I walk up to him and I'm just like, "Hi, can I talk to the manager?" And he got this look on his face like I just shot his puppy. Like, he just expected absolutely nothing good to come from that. I say poor kid, he was probably older than I was at the time, but... reminiscing on it, I think of him as a child. Somehow I used to think I got none of those jobs. Yeah, I didn't get my first job until I was like 23, I think it was. But my father refused to believe that the way to get jobs was to apply online and not to walk in and like hand your resume to the manager and shake their hand. So he kept making me do it. Like every now and then he'd get it into his head that like I needed a job. So he'd force me to print off 20 copies of my resume. And then he'd like drive me around to the exact same set of stores in like the chain mall nearby. And he'd force me to go in, ask to see the manager, hand them my resume, shake their hand. And like, they would tell him, like, this is not how you get a job, you have to apply online. And he would just be like, oh, okay, and then he'd keep doing it. Actually, that's not entirely true. I got my first job when I was 15. It was under the table delivering newspapers. I got paid a dime per newspaper. I got paid $20 a week for several hours of labor. I've been attacked by dogs more than once in my life, and it's basically entirely because of that job. Child exploitation the American way. I'm Canadian, that makes it even worse. I'm not even American. Yeah, I find it kind of amusing that, like, I can say things like, I've been attacked by dogs, I've been hit by a car. It's like, these things are true. They make my life sound way more interesting than it actually is. Humble brag. Well, have you been hit by a car? Because if so, I hope you're okay. Canada's desperate to be America, that's why there's people obsessed with Donald Trump. Yeah, I see you've met my father. That man would be a Trump voter if he could vote for Trump. You've been hit by a car and bit by dogs, buddies. Handshake emoji. Poor goat, he deserved it. That's what he gets for opposing me. Okay, so now I go get Powder Keg. While I'm here, I'll turn in my sword. Because I don't think I need my sword for anything for the time being. Ogogo, ogogo. Oh, a customer. Gabora, fetch our customer some coffee, quick like. I don't like that this man's nipples are out. Now then, let me take a look at your sword. Aha! Alright, to reforge your sword, it'll cost 100 rupees and be ready at sunrise. You'll have to let us hold on to your sword until then. Keep in mind that after you use it 100 times, it'll lose its edge and be back to its original sharpness. Would you like it reforged? Sure. And now I don't have a sword. I could have gotten the forge started with fire, arrows, or hot water. I did not know that. I thought I had to clear the mountain. Good time to get a bomb? Exactly. I'm gonna go get the- yeah, I'm gonna go get the powder keg now. Because, yeah, I needed to blast open that racetrack. I think the keg shop is over here. I'm the Goron who sells the powder keg, the most famous product of the Gorons. Want a powder keg? They explode with powerful blasts and are very dangerous. Until I've tested you to see if you can use them properly, I can't let you use any on your own. Will you give it a try? Absolutely. If you can destroy the boulder that blocks the entrance to the Goron racetrack near here, using the powder keg I'm about to give you, then I'll approve you to carry them. When the powder keg begins ticking faster, that means it's about to explode. Try to blow up the boulder blocking the Goron racetrack entrance without the powder keg exploding on the way. There's a sign near the racetrack, so keep an eye out for it. When you've finished, come see me. Oh, I probably gotta throw it like that. Save state? Nah, I'd win. But just in case. Do I remember where I'm going? Of course! My memory is notoriously trustworthy. You doubt me? I never said that you could trust it to be accurate. Please don't smack my butt, werewolves. Ooh, child. I'm taking you out with me. That was anticlimactic. You did it! Thanks a lot! I'm going right in. I'll be waiting for you, so you have to come see it. Wouldn't go out of my way to commit violence on them. I wouldn't. That child just happened to be along the way. Why do you keep posting up, right, down, down, down? I don't know what that is. Ah, Darmy, we've been waiting for you. See, everybody's restless because they can't wait to enter. You're gonna enter, aren't you? Yes. I need to win this race first place. You have to. I want to show everybody how Darmy races. Stratagem input for the 500kg bomb and Helldivers. Ah, gotcha. I did not know that. I have not played Helldivers. Races are fun. I'm the best no. No. Give it 3 attempts? No, I'd win. Hear me, Darmy. I'm sorry, but there's no way you can win now. So as far as the timeline is concerned, this is the first attempt. Who's the villain here again? Probably that child. Just saying, a completely innocent child with nothing weird going on could not tank a powder keg without a scratch. That's like some supervillain level stuff right there. First try, let's go. That was great. I knew you were the fastest Goron, Darmy. I was sure you'd get first place. This is from Dad. This is from Father. It's the prize. You got a bottle of gold dust. Finest quality available. I want to be just like you. Quick. Awesome. I have a child looking up to me. Yeah, that's everything I need to upgrade the sword. So, what I'll do is... took a few tries. We'll go to tomorrow's morning. Child murderer has a child looking up to them. You can't make this up. The allegations were never proven. Dawn of the second day. I wonder if like Link phases out of existence and then pops back in. Or if he just kind of like stands there in a hypnotized daze when he does that. I kept you waiting, but it's done, see? The Razor Sword, one of the coolest sword designs in the entire series. And you never use it. Your Kokiri sword has been strengthened and forged into a Razor Sword. This new sharper blade is a cut above the rest. Use it up to 100 times without dulling its superior edge. Now keep in mind that after you use this 100 times, the blade will lose its edge and return to the original sharpness. Now here's the secret. If you bring me gold dust before this sword loses its edge, I'll be able to make it the strongest sword around. You got that? Gold dust. Oh, a customer? Majora, fetch our customer some coffee, quick-like. Let me take a look at your sword. Huh. That's a mean joke. Your sword has already been reforged into a razor sword. Unless you want me to make it stronger. To do that, you'll need gold dust. Do you have any? Oh, that was also a new bottle. Nice. Why, if it isn't gold dust, and it's even top quality, why, even if I use it to reforge your sword, there'll still be some left. Alright, just for you, I'll do this for free, but don't tell anyone. Thanks for dropping in. Now then, I'm straight off to work. I'm back tomorrow morning. And we just skip forward through the night into the morning. Phantom Ganon's sword and Wind Waker was made by these two. Is that true? That's really cool. I really like his sword and like the kind of like ethereal appearance it has. Plus, I'm a sucker for swords with like magical runes written on them. I blame Blizzard. I was the kind of person who knew exactly how bad an idea it was, but still wanted Frostmourne anyway. Oh, the runes are these people's names written, signed on it. Nice. It's a cool detail. I kept you waiting, but it's done, see? Your razor sword has been strengthened. Now it's a gilded sword. Newly forged, your sword is better than ever and will never break. There it is. We can't make a sword stronger than that. No matter how many times you use it, it'll never lose its edge. Try it. Oh, I used up most of the gold dust. Just a tiny bit was left, so I got rid of it for you. Yeah, much longer sword, much more powerful. Razor sharpness lost on timeline reset, but this upgrade isn't. I know, right? Yeah, like, look at this thing. It's so cool. Like, it's low poly, but like, it's so cool. I love it. Anyway, on that triumphant note, it is 9:30 my time. I hope you have a wonderful night. Next stream is going to be on Wednesday. The game is going to be Little Goody Two Shoes. The next time I'm streaming Majora's Mask will be on Friday. Assuming it doesn't succeed at killing me. It's been trying. Yes, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful night, and I hope to see you again. Good night.